Hey, I just wanted to make this quick video. Last week was not my finest moment. It- I'm not going to go over it again. If you're really curious, I do go over it a little bit on in that gone fishing video. Yeah, so I'm not going to rehash anything with that. It's I'm a little embarrassed. I get a little egg on my face. I don't know if I'm using that term right, but I got egg on my face. We'll just say that. After that, and I put the gone fishing, and over the course of the week, I've probably gotten around 10 to 12 responses from all different locations, and even one from work. And it just made me, for lack of better terms, made me very happy that there are people there that are supporting me, I guess, in for lack of better terms. Like, they're there and they enjoy it. And even someone like Wolf Legend 24, he decided to stop by, saw the video, and was like, all right, you know what? I'm gonna give him a shout out, and I absolutely appreciate it. Thank you very much, Wolf Legend 24. Also, Diane, thank you. That's my beautiful niece. She also commented in support, and of course, Metal Skulls was there. He always has my back, and I always has his. I always has his. That is fantastic English, and all the rest of them too. Even in my Discord, you know, David Ong, Osculum, Anime Fire, them all, they're all supporting me and saying, hey, do what you got to do, you know, but don't quit. Because you'd probably regret it. And that's true, I probably regret it. I kind of almost regret not streaming this weekend, but I think that's something I have to do. And I want to try and figure out a better way of doing this. I've read a couple articles, I've watched a couple videos on streaming burnout. I'm not necessarily burnt out, but I think I'm in such a rut that I can kind of put myself in that genre. A lot of it was don't set schedules. It's great for your viewers, but it's terrible for you because you're always under this pressure to be ready at a certain time. Other things are switch up, quit doing the same video game over and over again. Do something different, do something that only lasts 45 minutes rather than 3 hours. And I always get guilty thinking of these things. I really do, because this is what my life is at a point where my biggest thing is streaming. It kind of is. It's streaming. And there's people halfway across the world fearing for their lives and starving and dying, and people in other cities that are dodging bullets and whatever. Like, and my big thing, streaming, I mean, I guess the main point for this video is going to be I'll be back next week. Next weekend, I'll be back with some Fallout 4 action at least. This weekend, I'm just going to kind of maybe, again, what I was just saying, kind of figure out something new, something different. And the one thing that Wolf Legend 24 told me, and it is making sense, is that I am getting put in the suggested column a lot more lately. I'm not exactly sure why. There was a time 2 or 3 years ago where I never got there. You can go back and look at my, not that you would ever do that, but look at my views of my videos, and you can see the wave. Sometimes I would get 90 views, other times I'd get 20. And it is what it is. Again, I've said this a million times. I'll say it probably a million more times, is that I'm not really in it for the views. I'm not really wanting this to be my job or anything, but I do want some kind of acknowledgement, I guess, for the best term I can put towards it. I'm not looking to be, you know, get millions of subscribers. I'm not looking to get millions of views. And I don't even know if I would be able to handle that, but I don't know if I'd want that. I got a really good job, so I don't have to worry about money. So I'm not looking for it to be my thing. And if I ever made a cent on this, I'd donate everything to a local animal shelter or something. Yeah, early on I kind of wanted to. At first, I'm like, ooh, I want to be a YouTuber. And I started, and I really got discouraged. And luckily, I was, right when I really started getting discouraged, I was working at the place I still work at, though I work from home now. And just talking to a few people that game and stream too, and they're like, dude, don't sweat that stuff, man. But if you're gonna do this kind of thing, streaming, and I guess this would be my advice to anybody out there right now, especially starting out brand new, unless you have a lot of money for advertising or you have someone backing you up that's pretty prominent, you're gonna have a difficult time getting a foothold in anything, especially if you stream video games and the sort. It is an absolutely saturated market, and unless you are extremely unique or you're doing something really crazy, it's going to be a while before you even start scratching the surface on any of this stuff. So the best way to go forward with it, and it actually saved me from just stopping and forgetting about it and who knows where I'd be, because of that I now have half my job for work is video editing. Do it for you. You do it for you, nobody else. Yeah, who cares if JoJo says, oh, your video sucks, da, da, da. Go F yourself, dude. Like, it's for me, and that's why I do it, and that's why I do the style of video I do. If you do watch some of my videos, I do have some inserts there on the loading screens that have Miss Christina model, and I got a few others now I'm adding in, but it's all in good fun. All right, so I'm babbling, and I don't want to keep doing that and keep everybody. So, lastly, the last thing I want to say is thank you very much for the support. I really appreciate it. It made me feel amazing that people actually give a shit about me and my channel. Yeah, it's just heartwarming that that's what happened. So, I expected a few people to probably step up and say, hey, yo, we're here for you, this, that, and the next thing. But then there's some that I didn't, and I really do appreciate it. So, all right, so I will see you next week, and have a good weekend.